All right, everybody, welcome back to another episode on Shots Fired Podcast. Today, I'm sorry, I'm apologize first. I'm sorry, this episode come out a little bit late. Had some technical difficulties. This one, I think, it's stressful. So we're going to talk a little bit about technology, right? And my technical difficulties, right? So, some of you might know, but some of y'all, whatever. But I got a new camera, and it's a really good camera. I'll show it to you guys. Like, it's a nice Sony. Check it out. Like, it's pretty sweet, right? So I go to use it, recorded it, did my little thing. That ain't pick up no sound. So it's stressful, So now I got to dig in and figure out, if anybody knows is good with technology and things like that, let me know. I could use some help, but I just got to go in and look at the settings and figure it out. And after I recorded it, I watched some videos, of course, and try to figure it all out. But I still ain't figured it out yet, so using the old one, but that's okay. But that is why this episode come out so late this week. I was waiting for the new camera, and I finally got it, and yeah, didn't work out too well, but I'll figure it out. It'll be all right. I'll figure it out. And speaking of technology, like, I don't know about you guys. Like, I do, I play a little bit of gaming, the video games, mostly Call of Duty, but I got into this new game my friend's been playing. It's called Hell Let Loose. And I have a gaming PC. I don't really use it for gaming. I use it more for this, for the podcast. But I had a friend come over, set it all up for me. And trying to get Discord. I don't know if some of y'all use Discord or not, but I could not figure out how to. I could hear everybody on Discord, but they couldn't hear me. And I'm like on FaceTime with people, and I can hear them telling me what to do in the chat. And it was a pain. I figured it out. We got it figured out though, but it was a pain in the ass. Now that I figured it out, it's not that bad, but man, that shit was rough, right? But it's all right. It's all good. No worries. But yeah, technology. Let's start with the Elon Musk, right? Putting the chip in a human brain. What do y'all think about that? I don't know, man. I got so many things. Like, I looked up, I did some research about it, and it's starting to be for people with disabilities, which I think is good, people that don't have function of like their limbs or anything like that, or don't have limbs. It helps them, communicate, which is a good thing. It's very good. I think that's awesome. But they can use this Neuralink. I just put it back in my head. I don't know why I said. I don't even know where it goes, but apparently it attaches to the part of the brain that controls your limbs, right? And you can, with this Neuralink, you can use your smartphone or your computer without typing. You just think about typing it and it just does it for you. And that's crazy. Like, I think that's pretty crazy, right? Like, think about it. Like, you could just sit there and not even talk, nothing. Just think about what you got going on, what you want to do. And it just does it for you. I mean, I think it'd be pretty cool, in some aspects. Like, you could get probably a lot more work done if you work like behind a computer or something like that. Like, even, maybe video editing. I don't know how in depth this thing kind of goes, but I imagine in the future you could go any way you want with this, right? But yeah, just think about, if you got to type paperwork, even for school, in college, high school, whatever, typing a paper, you just think about it and it just types it. Or you want to look some information up, it just does it. Or you don't know some shit and it'll fucking tell you. Like, for real, like, that's crazy, right? Imagine how we used to cheat on tests back in the day. Now you just fucking think about it. But that's what I'm getting at. That's what I'm saying. Like, it could be bad, right? This thing, because it like connects, I'm pretty sure I'd imagine it connects to like your Wi-Fi, and that's how it gets, like, links to your computer or whatever, your smartphone, things like that. But don't you think somebody could hack that and just like literally just see everything that you're thinking? I think it's the first step of, I don't want to say mind control, but it might be. And maybe this is part of the reason why that one episode that we shall not talk of it got taken down, because it was partially about AI stuff. So yeah, I mean, that might be it. Hey, maybe we was on to something. You never know. Maybe we was on to something. But really think about it. It's just like, I mean, there's multiple movies, but think of Terminator, right? Skylink. I mean, Skylink, Elon Musk, already doing something like that, but for real though. Or was it Skynet, not Skylink? I don't know. Whatever the Terminator ones. I just watched one of them the other day, and this literally made me think of it. But if somebody comes from the future and says you need to off somebody or some shit, it's gonna be Musk. It's gonna be Elon Musk the one they taking out, because that motherfucker ain't real. I'm telling you. Like that lady on the plane. He ain't fucking real. Now, he's a smart dude though, for real. Like, I think I would imagine he's super smart. Like, he got all these scientists and stuff, like, creating all this stuff or whatever, but his ideas are really cool. Like, he got a little good ideas, and I think he does them for the right reasons. Maybe not. Maybe we just think it's for the right reasons. I don't know, but just think all the bad, and then the government can control you. Like, think about this. You got this fucking chip in your brain, and if somebody reverse engineered it or put some kind of virus in it or something like that, I don't know how. I'm not a computer whiz, so I don't know. But just think, if they put something in it and then it could control you, tell you what you're gonna do or what you're thinking, or like, you know what I'm saying though? Like, I don't know. Mind control, government conspiracies could all lead to it. I don't know. It's kind of like, a little while ago, not even that long ago, but a little while ago, I seen a thing where they were putting the chips in like people's hands or the wrists or whatever, and you could pay for like your groceries. Like, instead of, how you use your card and you just put it on the thing, you just put your hand on it. Would you do it? I mean, I don't know. I was looking into that. That's kind of crazy though, for real. Like, that shit's nuts. I mean, it might be the future. I mean, you never know. It's just, I feel like they probably already thought of all this stuff. Like, you know what I mean? There's obviously people that are trying to do bad things to other people. So they got to think about ways that they can, stop things from like that happening. Having like, I don't know, antivirus or something. But it's crazy though. Just think, and you know how they put it in with a robot did it. So I don't know, but I was trying to find out, like, is it like an actual robot that just put it in them, or is it like somebody that controls, like, I know people have the or like it's a surgeon or whatever controlling it, and it's like robot arms doing it or whatever. But I wonder if it's like that, or is this like straight up like an actual robot? Because not long ago he had a robot like hurt somebody. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna say him, because I don't think he's a bad guy. Maybe one day we'll get him on the podcast. I don't know. We could ask him all these questions. But I don't know. I think it's crazy, right? I mean, change is scary to a lot of people, and different things are scary. And I'm down with change and getting out of the comfort zone. But I don't know, man. That's a little much. I think I'd be afraid of somebody just. You can't. I mean, at some point you wouldn't be able to control your thoughts. But then it goes down the line. Is Elon Musk even real? Is he a real person? I think at one point in time he probably was. I mean, he was definitely, but he could be an alien. You never know. But like, for real, I think he uploaded his consciousness, like that movie, into, like, I think he a robot, or the one that we see at least is a robot. I don't know. I wouldn't put it past him. But yeah, let me know what y'all think about it. I think it's pretty crazy. Like, it's big. It's pretty big. I seen on the news. I've seen some articles about it. It's exciting. It's wild, and how far we've come with technology. Like, just think about, being in your mid-30s, how we grew up. Technology has progressed, or even our parents or people, older people. Nowadays, shit, Kids are born with damn tablets and iPhones in their freaking hands. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just a new age. It's a new thing, you know? I mean, we're in the age of electronics, technology, which ain't bad. It's not a bad thing. I don't think it's a bad thing. It could be, but I don't think it's bad. But then it goes along the lines of like being smart, right? And being an adult and doing the right thing. And I mean, it kind of goes in it with like taking care of your children or whatever. But that's gonna bring me into my next little topic is the whole thing that's going on with the social media stuff, right? With the court hearings or whatever, the Congress. I think everybody probably seen it, at least heard of it. Mark Zuckerberg or whatever, Zuckerberg or whatever his name is, the CEO, like Facebook and Instagram or whatever. They straight up dogged him. Like they dogged him, and I agree with some of it. He is a CEO, so he's gonna take a lot of heat for it. But how can you blame him for all a lot? So if you don't know, right? I guess they're trying to get him in trouble, or he's getting in trouble, or something like that, for a lot of foul play on social media. And I'm not going to go in depth on everything that has happened because I don't know everything, but we'll just call it foul play. And this is what I'm saying. Like, why are we always just pointing the finger at everybody else? Like, it's your fault. It's your fault. It's your fault. Like, if it is your fault, it's your fault. But when are we gonna start like taking the rap for ourselves? Like, for real. These young children, teenagers, younger, and even older, let's just call them young people. I don't want to say getting attacked, but like they're weirdos. Call them weirdos. Weirdos are reaching out to these people, and it's one thing is why. Let's be smart, like for real. Like, why are you allowing your children to even be on these platforms? One, I'm not saying like they can't be on them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got kids too. Like, I'm not saying they can't be on them, but you got to pay attention to what they're doing. You can't just like, here you go, no holds barred, do whatever you want to do. Like, you got to understand, like, and teach them. Like, are we not teaching our kids? Even when we were kids, hey, don't take candy from a stranger type shit, right? Don't respond or don't accept messages from a damn stranger. Like, come on. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know this person. I don't care if they say they know you. You don't know them. And if it's my kids and they get a weird message or something like that, I tell them like, hey, somebody messages you, or if you don't know who it is or something like that, let me see. And I'll let you know, like, if I know. And if I know them, I don't know why the hell they'd be messaging you in the first place. But you know what I'm saying? Like, if it's a family member or something, they just want to say hi. But you gotta, man, it's crazy. Like, teach your kids. Like, be a parent. If you want to have children, like, you gotta understand, you gotta do things. Like, you can't just let your kids do whatever they want to do. And I think that could be a big problem. And I'm probably going down another path with this conversation about a parenting. And I'm not the best. Like, hey, there's no rule book or whatever, cheat code for it. But that's what I'm saying with this, social media stuff. And yeah, they can put different things in place to stop things from happening. And I think there's a lot more to it than just being, hey, cut access to these people and, seeing what these kind of people are. Because, I mean, we had a whole thing, like, you remember Snowden, right? I don't know if y'all know, but most of y'all probably remember Snowden. And everybody lost their fucking minds when they found out the government was watching everybody on Facebook and shit. And all these other social media platforms. What do you think they're going to get back into to make sure that these kids ain't getting, young people ain't getting treated like this? Think about it. Then you start getting into invasion of privacy. Why are you looking at me? It's going to go right back down. It's just a circle, talking in circles. That's what's going to happen. And then next thing you know, in a few years, it's going to be like, oh, and we just had it. Like, just had the government using social media, to do things. We're not gonna go into exactly all that stuff, but like that's what I'm saying. It's just a loop. And now you're saying you wanna go after these CEOs that designed this thing, and now you want them to put, precautions in place. It's called being a parent, being an adult, being smart, using your brain. We all have, like, I'm sure everybody, ever since, like, especially since I started this podcast, I get random people trying to follow me. And I mean, like, whatever, follow me. Like, I don't care. Half of them are probably fake anyways. But, like, it's whenever they send you a message and with some nonsense. Like, you are, like, nope, not even messing with it. Like, you already know. Like, you know what I mean? Like, use your brain. Use your noodle. It's not organic. Use your noodle. You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy. I want to know what you guys think. And also, let me know. I have a kind of a pet peeve I want to talk about too, real quick, before I jump off here. My intros. I'm not a fan of, hey, welcome back to another episode of ShotSpired Podcast. Like, let me know what you guys think, or let me know if you guys have an idea of what I could say. You know what I'm saying? Or my outro. Always shoot your shot, peace type thing. Let me know if what y'all think I should do. Like, I want this to be, a group discussion. Like, let's figure this one out. Because I'm kind of tired with that. Like, hey, welcome back to another episode. Like, no, let's do something different. I don't know. I've been trying to think of some things, but I just don't know sometimes, But give me your feedback. Let me know. I hope you guys enjoyed this week's episode. And just be smart out there, people. With technology. Just be smart. Let's not be dum-dums. And, yeah. I hope you guys have a great week this week. I apologize for this one being late. And always, shoot your shot. Peace.